Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's CFA Enhanced Pro Program information webinar. I'm Jasmine from Kaplan Hong Kong marketing team, and we also have Nicola with us today, our program manager from the Kaplan Hong Kong team. And it is our great pleasure to warmly welcome our colleagues from the Kaplan MENA team. Wally, the Director of Exam Preparation, and Shima, Senior Manager of Faculty and Learning Experience, as well as the CFA Program Trainer, and Sajma, Team Lead of Program Advisory. Welcome all. And may I now invite Wally to share a few words with us?
Yes, Jasmine, thank you so much. And apologies, I'm having a little difficulty with my camera right now. But I won't take it long. I'll just take a few minutes. So good afternoon, everyone. Very warm welcome to our colleagues and all those students joining us from Hong Kong. My name is Waleed, and I'm the Director of Exam Preparation at Kaplan MENA. Um, Real pleasure to be here as we mark the start of this collaboration, bringing Hong Kong's English variant CFA students into our live online classes. Um, I'll just give you a very sort of small intro about what we do at Kaplan MENA. So we are based in Dubai and Abu Dhabi in United Arab Emirates. Our approach combines structured exam-focused learning, experienced faculty led by Shima, who is also on this webinar, and strong student support throughout the journey. We've trained thousands of CFA students globally with consistently strong pass rates, and we're very excited to extend that experience to all of you as well. Our colleagues will take you through more details as we go along in the webinar. Thank you again to the Hong Kong team for the collaboration. And again, a very warm welcome to all the students. We're really looking forward to supporting you on your CFA journey. Thank you.
Thanks, Wally. And let's begin our webinar. And in today's session, we will introduce Kaplan and go through an overview of CFA exam. And after that, we will share some details about the CFA Enhanced Pro Program for the November 2026. And the leadership will show you a quick tour of our learning management system, which we call LMS. And we will have an FAQ discussion with the MENA team. And then we will guide you how to enroll this program in the Kaplan online store. And if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box, and our team will respond during the Q&A session. Okay, now let me briefly introduce our program. Our parent company, Grantham Holdings, has many business units, and educational service is one of our main businesses. Kaplan is a global education provider with 85 years of experience. We support students and professionals around the world through different types of education and training. We have helped over 1.2 million students over the world, and our business operates in 27 countries, and we work with over 15,000 business clients globally. Now, I'll pass it to Nicola to talk about the CFA exam.
Hi everyone, this is Nicola from Hong Kong team. Welcome again for all joining this evening webinar. And today I'd like to briefly explain what the CFA program is. CFA stands for Chartered Financial Analyst. It's one of the most respected and global recognized practitioners in the investment management and finance industry, administered by the CFA Institute since 1962. As of 2025, there's over 200,000 CFA charter holders worldwide. The program is structured into 3 levels, level 1, 2, and 3, based on practice-based curriculum. Each exam is challenging and tests a wide range of core finance knowledge. What makes the CFA special is its strong focus on professional ethics and real-world investment practice. It's not just theoretical. It trains people to analyze market, manage portfolios, and make sound financial decisions with integrity. Technically, candidates study hundreds of hours per level, and passing all three require discipline, consistency, and deep understanding. Earning the CFA charter shows employer that you have advanced expertise in investment analysis, risk management, and individual responsibility. In short, the CFA program is more than a qualification. It's a mark of professionalism, technical skills, and commitment to high ethical standards in global finance.
Thanks, Nicola. Now, let's talk about the CFA Enhanced Pro Program. We are introducing this program from Kaplan Professional MENA to better support English-speaking students with a fully accessible and effective learning experience. It provides 2 levels in November 2026 diet. For level 1, there are over 190 hours of teaching sessions and revisions. The course lasts 6 months from early May to early November. The medium of instruction is English. The learning mode is live online classes, but if you have missed the classes, no worries. You can rewatch the videos through the learning management system. Several learning materials will be included. 4 mock exams, some class notes and practice tests, CFA Essential Study Pack, revision materials, as well as free receipt and a financial calculator specially for level 1 students. Some of you may be curious what is QBE as shown here. To better support level 1 students, we provide question-based practice session. One session is 2 hours, and where questions are shown on screen, students have around 2 minutes to answer, and the trainer reveals the correct answers with explanations. It is very practical for students to test their knowledge learned from the classes. And apart from standard class notes, handwritten notes with trainers' key points marked during the lessons will also be uploaded to our LMS system afterwards. And for level 2, there is a total of 175 hours of teaching sessions and revisions. The course lasts 5 months from mid-May to early October. The learning materials are similar to level 1, 4 more exams, some class notes, practice tests, and some handwritten notes from trainers, practice tests and CFA Essential Pack, and some revision materials, as well as the free receipts. This program is led by 8 CFA charter holder trainers with industry experience. If you would like to experience their teaching style, you can watch their demo lectures by visiting our webpage here through this QR code and then downloading the brochure to learn more. Next, I'll hand it over to Nicola for the program schedule and the study journals.
Sure, thank you, Jasmine. As Jasmine mentioned that coming level 1 and 2 will commence in early May. And for level 1, most of the teaching section mostly in the afternoon during the weekends. And the QBD will be the most likely in the evening time, also in the weekdays. For the revision section phrase, they have mostly in the evening section, and some of them may be during the afternoons. And for the level 2, the class commences on the 16th of May, in mid-May. It's around 5 months teaching. And for the weekend class is also mostly evening time in the Hong Kong zone. Also the revision mostly in the evening time, in the weekday as well. And also for the study journey, this outline Kaplan structure study journey for the CFA exam. First, you enroll on the course via the Kaplan online store. You will then receive an email enrollment confirmation with access to the LMS and your supervisor credentials. A WhatsApp group is also set up for peers networking and trainer support. Next, you complete the orientation section once you get logged in on the LMS. Then download the trainer materials, upload from after the classes as you need it, If you miss the orientation, no worry, you can rewatch that section. You then begin your live online course, which offers flexible access across all devices. You get unlimited access to rewatch sections recording, and level 1 candidates also get topic-specific quizzes and QED days to reinforce concepts. Finally, you work through all the mock exam given on the revision base from the Supervisor Essential Package to build more exam day confidence before sitting the actual exam. Thank you. Now, I'm delighted to introduce our trainer, Shima, to go through with you all about the quick tool on the LMS, our learning management system. Please welcome Shima.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nicola. Welcome, everyone. All right. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes.
All right. Let me just briefly introduce myself. I'm Shima Shiraz Ali. I'm a CFA charter holder and a certified financial risk manager with over 15 years of experience. I'm the head of faculty at Kaplan MENA and look after the CFA sessions and looking forward to seeing you all in our live sessions very soon. What I'm showing you right now is the LMS that we've just mentioned, Learning Management System. So as our students, you will be getting access to two portals. One is the Learning Management System, and the second one is your Kaplan Schweizer portal. I will walk you through both the portals, what they look like, and of course, once you join the sessions, your trainers will take you through these portals once again. So you get a chance to go through this again with the trainer once you join us. All right, so this is the learning management system. This is the system through which you will be joining the live sessions. All the class recordings will be available here. All the class notes will be posted here. So let me enter into this course. This is from our recent August 2026 Dubai batch. All right, let's click here. So you will be able to join. Something similar will be provided to you. You will be joining using the Zoom link. And see, the revision link is also provided when the revision sessions begin. You join from the LMS directly. All right, so scrolling down, let's first see the class recordings. What do they look like? So scrolling down, see this online recordings. If I click on this, and here, this is the program for which the students are enrolled, and you will be enrolled for the November exam window. So once you click on that, here you can see that all the class recordings, they get automatically uploaded after the class. And all the recordings have also been labeled for you. So you know exactly which topic was covered, which reading was covered when. For example, if I want to go through, let's say, quants reading number 1, I can click on this and it will take you to the right session. So this is specifically important when if you have missed a class and you're looking for a specific topic, or if you want to revise the topic again, you will have all the class recordings labeled for you. Okay, so I'll just click on this just to give you a quick idea.
Also gets impacted, but not
Right.
as much as me.
All right.
So
So this is the class recording. All right. Now let's take a look at the class notes. Here we go. This is the class notes for the prep. And okay, so this is my most recent class. So let me just click on this and show you what the class notes look like. Okay, here we go. A benefit of these class notes is that when you are attending the class, you don't have to worry about taking the notes, writing down every single thing, every single calculation, because the trainer does write down for you here. See this, all the calculation, even the calculator steps, what needs to be done to use a financial calculator function. It's all given here. Right? So this is the class note. So all the trainer annotations are available here, which means that when you are attending the class, you're really focused on just the concept, not really thinking of taking the notes. Here we go. All right. An important feature of all the class discussions is that, let's say if I've covered this reading, this is quants reading number 4. At the end of each reading, we also cover the CFA questions, as well as Kaplan-Schweizer questions for CFA prep. So this is what you see right now is the CFA question that I have practiced in the class after this reading. So each reading when we cover the relevant questions just to see how well you've understood the concept. All the online students, they have full opportunity to respond, to write their answers in the chat box, communicate with us, unmute and ask questions if anything is not clear, or if they just want to make a comment or say something, unmute, share it with your group. So scrolling down, this is the questions. See this scrolling here. All the steps are written here as well. See, this was a question on probabilities, one of the challenging topics. So yeah, all the steps have been mentioned here. Okay, so class notes is an important feature and the class recordings. Then we have the question-based days. Let me click on this. So this is what question-based day would look like. You would have the questions available, which you can click on and solve on your own, right? First, you have this available on the LMS. And when the trainer wants you to attempt these questions, the trainer will inform you that these are the questions, please attempt them. And then we will discuss the same questions in the class once we have the scheduled days for the question-based, which is practice of the questions. The same questions are available here. Let me just click on one of these. So you see, when you click on that, it is more like an exam quiz where you can attempt it. The time is mentioned, the grading is done. And of course, this grading is then available to us, which also lets us know how well you are using the resources and how well you're preparing for the exam. On the quiz side also, let me click on the quiz. These are the quizzes. So far, we have done 4 topics with this group. So 4 quizzes are displayed here. You click on the quiz, again, the same process. This quiz is like a test for you, and you just attempt the quiz when the trainer asks you to attempt the quizzes. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to write in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Now I'm taking you through the second portal. The first one was Learning Management System, which is you and us. The class sessions are recorded here. Class notes are posted here. You join the sessions through the LMS. And then we have a Schweizer portal. So this is the Schweizer portal here. All right. I'm going to show you the level 1 CFA November 2026. Okay, so now what is this portal about? This portal gives you access to the ebooks, e-learning books, right? All your Kaplan learning books are available here. The question bank is available here. Let me show you the question bank. So when you click, let me go back here. When you click on the study tools, you get access to everything here. You have the Schweizer notes, which is actually the books. Then you have the Pro Q bank here. When I click on this, I can go and create my own quiz. So I can create, let's say if I've covered the first reading, because we are talking about quants, so let me just quickly show you what quants looks like. Let's say I've covered reading number 1. I can scroll it. I can actually select a subtopic also. Let's say I've not completed it. I've just read a section of reading 1 and I want to attempt some questions on it. Let's say the first section, I'll click on that. Okay. Just reduce the size. And then you see here, I will add it to quiz. Then next, 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 next. That means you have full choice of creating your own quizzes, labeling them, choosing how many questions you want to do. Let me take you back again. What is the level of question difficulty that you want to attempt? Do you want to do the difficult ones, which is applied, or do you want to do the fundamental ones? Click, let's say I want to do the applied ones, the more technical ones. You see that there are 5 questions from that subtopic that I chose. Click on that, next. Here also I can decide if I want to use the previously unused questions or previously incorrect questions. Now this is a very important feature which helps you during your revision phase. Let's say you've done with all 10 topic areas. Now I want to go back and recap some of the mistakes I've made. I want to only review the incorrect questions I've answered, right? So you can choose it from here, previously incorrect. You can also keep the timer on and let's say 5 questions, launch the quiz, and this is what the quiz would look like. You will select the answer. Once you submit, you will get the result of that quiz. Now back to the study tools. And let me increase the size as well here. Okay. So back to the study tools, what you see here is that we have module quizzes, topic quizzes, checkpoint exams, mock exams. As you see that plenty of questions. At least 3,500 questions is what you are getting in total if you count the module quizzes, topic quizzes, checkpoint exams as well. And then on top of that, closer to the exam, you will be having access to the mock exams, 4 mock exams. Let me just click on one of the mock exams here. If I scroll down, you see that I can launch the quiz. And when I select it, I am asked whether I want to use the exam simulation mode, which is the mode I always advise the students to use, because this gives you the same interface that you will have on the exam day. So let me click on the exam simulation mode. Right. Meantime, yeah, so here we are. You see that you can click on the questions. Let's say I want to skip question number 1. Let's say I want to go to question number 8. You can do that. This is the exact screen or similar to one you will see on the exam day. It's very user friendly and it does give you the real experience that you will have on the exam day. Okay. Okay, back to the study tools. As I mentioned, you have checkpoint exams, topic quizzes. Once you join the classes, your trainers will guide you what is the right time to take the topic quizzes or the checkpoint exams. Also, you have what is the performance tracker here, which is again an excellent tool for you to set your own targets and to also be able to know where you stand in terms of everyone else who's using Choicer materials throughout the world. Right? So you get a ranking, you see, okay, whether I am in the green zone or in the amber zone or red zone, which topic areas are weak, where do I need to spend more time, where more effort or less effort is required. So that all is available in this performance tracker. So this was it, I think, from my side. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. This was a tour of the 2 portals that you will get access to once you join us. Thank you.
Thank you, Shema. That's very interesting. That's a first time that our student learning the component and the LMS function and feature. Can't wait to see later on. And right now, is going to the FAQ. And I have some questions from our students. May I ask Shema to give us sharing and feedback on this? So Shema, can I ask, what is the learning atmosphere like during the classes? Is it interactive?
Oh, it's highly interactive, highly interactive. Let me tell you that we have a hybrid mode here. So almost 50% of our students join us online. And we are very well aware of that. So we know that there is an audience on the other side of the screen as well. So it's highly interactive. As I mentioned, the students can always unmute and ask the questions. If they do not feel comfortable to unmute, they can always write the question in the chat box. The trainers check the questions, they respond to the questions as well. So it's highly interactive, highly interactive. Yeah.
Thank you. And may I know that what support to the student receive from the MENA team? Is there any like WhatsApp support or will they send the email to ask questions despite on the chat box on the LMS and during the live class? Do they often send WhatsApp through the group?
Yes, for sure. All students will be added to the WhatsApp group. Let me tell you more about it. WhatsApp group is a group where all your trainers are there and your fellow class fellows will be there as well. So if you have any question and let's say the class is over and now you're revising something and you have something that you want to clear with the trainer, you can always take a screenshot or just write the question in the WhatsApp group. Once the trainer sees it, they will respond to it. Good part is that we have more than one trainer on the group. So if I do not respond, someone is going to respond to your query because we have a whole team of CFA charter holder trainers who will be part of the same group. So you'll have the support available. As and when we see, we will respond to your questions. Yeah.
Thank you. I like that part too. May I know that as you mentioned on the LMS quick tour, you mentioned about the QPD. So what is the difference from the revision sections? It's a whole day. For example, 9 hours, they just sit there and then practice this question like the demo you just show on the LMS. Can you explain a little bit more?
Yeah, that's an excellent question, Nicola. Let me say that. Okay, what is QBD? As you mentioned, it's a 2-hour session. These QBDs are placed throughout the prep phase. So let's say you have covered 2 or 3 topics, you will have 1 QBD. Now, on the question-based days, we only practice the questions from the topics that have been covered. Nothing new is taught in those days. The purpose of the question-based days is to solve just the questions with the students so that if they are finding any topic areas challenging, or they want to solve a question with us, they can do that on the question-based days. Whereas the revision is what you do once the entire prep phase is over. And then, of course, we do the topic-wise revisions, which are quite intense, of course, because everything we have to walk you through the whole topic areas again, and then question practice is done as well. So the questions we solve during the revision phase are not the same. And it's not the same questions that I showed you, the Pro Q Bank, the Schweizer Q Bank that I showed you. It's different. So for the revision phase, the questions that we use are different. Yeah. And it's quite intense, of course. The revision sessions are quite intense because they're just, happening before the exam. So it's meant to prepare you thoroughly for the exam.
Yeah, the students should join all the QPD.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
I have one scheduled for today as well. This evening also, we have a question-based day today. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So if the student defer the exam and change their study plan, for example, they enroll to the November batch right now, that what we are introducing. So if they defer the exam or not yet prepare for the November exam, so what do they need to re-enroll again, or what should they do?
Okay. As far as the CFA in registration is concerned, of course, the CFA Institute, if you want to defer the exam, you have to defer it with the CF Institute. From our side, if you are already preparing, let's say you're enrolled for November window, and halfway through you realize that you need more time, it's fine. Just let us know and just continue with your prep. If you want, we can defer your revisions with the next batch. If you want to cover the revisions also, fine, absolutely fine. We will retain your access to the LMS where you will have the recordings, notes, everything available until you take the exam, and even after that as well. So you decide and you just let us know that, Shima, I have changed my plan. I'm not taking the exam in November. I'm deferring it. You will have full support available from us. As far as the Schweizer access is concerned, you just need to provide us with the proof that my registration is not for November. Let's say it is for Feb 2027. We will reinstate your Schweizer access as well. Like we'll extend it for the exam window until your exam window.
So it sounds like it's different from the resit option. Is that right?
Okay, so resit is where a student has already taken the exam and unfortunately did not clear the exam. In which case you come back to us, of course, and we will give you the LMS access again. If you want to join the classes again live, that's also an option available. So it depends on what the student wants. Some of our students say that I don't want to join the sessions again because maybe I didn't clear because of one area only. I will rather rewatch the recordings again and prepare at my own pace. If a student wants to come join us for live sessions again, that's also a possibility. In which case, of course, we'll give you the LMS access for the new window. Yeah.
Okay. These are all the FAQs here right now. So I pass in the time to Jasmine to see any questions from our audience on the chat box. Thank you, Shima.
Thanks, Shima and Nicola. And if you're interested in joining the program, please visit our Kaplan online store to enroll. You can scan this QR code on the screen or go to this website, the store.kaplan.com.hk. And on the online store homepage, click Financial Markets. Then select CFA MENA Enhanced Program and choose your level. After that, click Add to Cart and complete the payment. And if you have any questions or face any problems about the program, please feel free to contact us through these channels. We are happy to help. And okay, now we move on to the Q&A sections. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box.
Okay, a common question we get asked is that Students ask us, do I have to prepare for the topic before coming to the class? Like, do I have to read the book before coming to the class? And we tell them that no, absolutely not. You just come to the class, you attend the class first, then you read the book, and that also if the trainer tells you to. Otherwise, you just practice the questions as guided by the trainer. So if you are attending the classes, you don't need a prep before the class.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we have
Hi,
hello,
Kate.
Kate. Okay, and Kate is asking, how do we do discussion in the live online classes?
Yeah. Same way, you just unmute yourself, like Jasmine, you are and I are interacting. You unmute yourself. If you have a question, you can discuss or ask if you have to ask anything, or if you just want to make a comment, for sure you can unmute and do that during the class, or you can write in the chat box as well. And the trainer looks at the chat and responds to your questions. Yeah. Since this is an exam prep, like let me just add a little more here. Unlike university classes where you have to hold discussions and group discussions and all, this is an exam prep, right? So the focus is purely on the exam, which is quite a challenging and a rewarding exam, right? So when I'm explaining a concept and if something didn't click, if it is not clear, you can always ask questions in the class. But usually it's not like group discussions do not happen because it is not required.
See.
Sure.
Thank you, Kate, for asking the question.
Yeah, I think, and also for the if you missed the live section class, live online class, if you rewatch the section, you can ask the question through the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, you can also send voice notes on the WhatsApp group. If the trainer feels that a voice note is better, we'll send you a voice note in the group. Or if it is better to write the response, take a picture, send it to you. So we do everything, whatever it takes to clarify the concept on the group. It could be a written note, or it could be a picture or a voice note. Up to
Yes.
you. Yeah.
And Shima, I would like to ask a question because CFA suggests that the study hour is around 300 hours for study for each level, right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
your suggestion, do you think it's enough, or how many study hours should we on top over the course of CFA Enhanced Pro Program?
Excellent question, Jasmine. Again, I mean, I was going to answer that anyways. So it's an excellent question, Jasmine. Study hours it's an average that CF Institute says that it's on average 300 hours, but then you are attending the classes as well, right? So I always tell the students that it is better to open the book every day, even if that is for 30 minutes, rather than spending full 5 hours on a weekend, right? So that is the real challenge, that you open the book, you practice. If you have taken the class, and you are practicing the questions right after that, let's say the next day, it usually does not take a lot of time. Also, if you do have a finance background, you have a degree in finance, it makes the process easier. But we do have students with a non-finance background as well. So maybe they will work a little harder initially. Maybe first 3-4 weeks will be challenging, but then it's smooth for everyone. But yeah, commitment is required. The 300 hours that you mentioned is an average. Some students take less, some students take more hours as well. But this includes the total study hours, one would say, an average one.
And may I know that because in level 1, the question format is basically all MC question. And
Yes.
level 2 is also MC question, but what is the difference between these two levels?
Yes. So level 1 questions are simpler and standalone questions. So one question, you answer it, the next question is different. Whereas in part 2, you have item sets, as we call them, or vignette style exam, where you have a small case study, 2 paragraphs maybe, and then 4 questions that relate to that case study, right? And all 4 questions are connected to the same context. So that's the difference, but really, it's not a big challenge, because once you graduate from level 1 into level 2, the transition is rather smooth. But level 1 questions are definitely simpler, standalone, and not very lengthy also. compared to level 2.
So is it the level 1 question, the area of level 1 is wider, but the level 2 question, the area of level 2 is deeper than level 1?
No, level 2, it's the same 10 topic areas for both level 1 and level 2. The weightages of the topics is different. Of course, level 2 is definitely one notch up. It is highly technical. The level 2 is quite technical, calculation intensive as well. Level 1, mostly like last couple of windows, the students have been coming back and sharing that the exam was very conceptual. So it's not like there are too many calculations on the exam. If let's say 180 questions are asked, maybe 30 or 40 questions are calculations based. The rest is all conceptual. So it's a highly conceptual exam for both parts, but level 2 definitely is one notch up in terms of difficulty and content.
And we have no more new questions. Maybe this is the end of our webinar today, and thank you all for joining us. And a
Thank
special
you.
thank you to the MENA team for sharing the valuable information and insights. Goodbye, everyone, and have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Thank you.